Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to solve the remaining previous year question for speed and distance topic. We've already done 7 questions before this. That was the part 1 video. Today we are going to solve the remaining PYQs and this is going to complete our arithmetic topic. After this we are going to move on to the other topics from the quant section, right? So let's start with question number 8. Again, a reminder, download this PDF from the Telegram channel. Try to solve each and every question on your own first. Think about it and then look at the solution, right? This is going to give you a good practice rather than just mugging up the solution, right? Let's see. Two persons are A and B are running on a circular track, right? There's a circular track. Let's make it a circular track, right? B is ahead of A. So suppose A is standing here, B is standing somewhere ahead of A and making an angle of 30 degree from the center of the circle. So this is their position makes 30-degree angle B and there is a 30-degree angle between them, right? When A reaches the point diametrically opposite to the starting point. So now A has reached this point which is totally opposite to where he was standing at the start. B met him. So B and A met when A reached the diametrically opposite point, right? So how much distance A has covered? I'm just marking it. A must have covered this much distance, complete half circle, and B must have covered how much distance? B would have covered only this much distance, right? I hope you are able to picturize, right? Now, since both have taken the same time, right? So we just need to know the distance covered by A and distance covered by B, and that is when we can find the ratio of their speed, right? Distance covered by A, right? So let's say distance covered by A is how much? We can say it's a half circle. So let's say this circle is, today we are going to learn a concept of geometry, that is length of an arc. What is the distance between A and B at this point? To calculate there's a formula for this. Arc AB is how much? Arc AB is theta. Theta is angle between them divided by 360 into circumference of the total circle. Circumference of the total circle, let's say that is C. See, circumference of the total circle means circumference is a formula of its own, that is 2 pi r. But you can put C or circumference. Circumference means the total circle, right? So theta by 360 into C. So theta is 30 by 360 into C. So that is C by 12. So AB is C by 12. AB is C by 12. So distance covered by A is how much? Distance by A is C. C is the total circumference of the complete circle divided by 2. That is half of the total circle. Distance by B is half circle, means A to A dash minus B to B dash minus AB. C to CA by C by 12. So what are we doing here? To calculate B to B dash, we need total this part, that is C by 2, complete C by 2 minus this part minus AB. You will get point B to B dash, right? So C by 2 minus C by 12. So if you calculate 12, so this is 6C minus C, that is 5C by 12. I hope I am doing it right. 12 to 6C minus C, that is 5C by 12. So distance covered by A is C by 2. Distance covered by B is 5C by 12. I hope this is clear. Now let's see the ratio of their speed. Ratio of VA by VB is distance covered by A divided by time taken by A, distance covered by B divided by time taken by B. What is distance covered by A? We already know that is C by 2, right? Divided by time. That time is T. Since both have run for the same time, so time taken by A and time taken by B is the same. And what is distance covered by B? That is 5C by 12 divided by T. This T will cancel out. This is we have already done in the first question of PYQs. You can go back and see what we are doing here. But we know that VA by VB is equal to C by 2 and divided by 5C by 12. Just solving this, I will get 6C by 5C, that is 6 by 5. So ratio of A and B is 6 by 5. That is the answer. I hope it is clear. If you are not able to get it in the first go, go back and watch this video again. This is going to make easier for you to understand if you have missed any concept, right? Now moving to the next question. Here what we have, a train is going, a train of 200-meter long is moving at a speed of this much. In how many seconds it will cross a man standing near the railway line? First thing, this is a train going here and a man is standing here. When will we say that the train has crossed the man? When this is the engine, right? This is the engine. The train will cross the man when this train will keep going and the last this point, suppose this A and B, the B will come here and A has gone here. So when the total train has completely crossed the person, that is when we say the train has crossed the person, right? I hope this is clear. So total distance the train has to cover is, how much the total distance train has to cover? That is the distance that train has to cover is the length of the train. Length of the train. That is the total distance the train has to cover to cross the man is 200 meters, right? Now we know the speed of the train. Speed on train is 40 kilometers per hour. But first thing, the distance is in meters, speed is in kilometer per hour. In how many seconds they have asked? The time they have asked is in seconds. So better to change kilometer per hour into seconds. How to do that? We've already learned in the last video. Last means the theory video. When there is kilometers, I can write this is 1000 meters and per hour is 3600 seconds. So this is seconds. So cancelling it out, you will get 10 and 9. So 100 by 9 meters per second. I hope this is clear. 100 by 9. So time taken is distance upon speed. Distance is how much? 200. Time is 100 by 9. Solving this, you will get 18 seconds. So 18 seconds is the number of seconds for the train to completely cross the man, and that is 18 kilometers. Question was very easy. Just only thing you need to know how to change kilometer per hour into meters per second, right? Moving on, next question. I would say this is moderately, it is on the moderate to difficult side. Interesting question. You just have to be very clear with the concepts what we are doing here. X, Y, and Z are the three contestants of a race of 1000 meters. Suppose there is a 1000-meter race. First thing you need to know. Assume all run with different speeds. Obviously, A, B, C, X, Y, Z are running at a different speed. X give Y a head start of 40 meters and X gives Z a head start of 64 meters. So what is happening? X is standing here. Where is Y standing? X give Y a start of 40 meters. Y is standing here and this is 40 meters. X gives start of 60 meters, 64 meters. So 64 meters is where Z is standing, right? If Y and Z were to compete in race, so first thing, before going to the next line, this is what they say, that if X give him this much head start or X give him Z this much head start, they are going to be at the finish line at the same time. I hope this is clear. Means suppose two people are running. I tell the other person, go stand 20 meters ahead of me. Why? Because I know with my faster speed, I will be able to catch you and I will be reaching the final point or the final finishing line at the same time, right? So, X and Y, distance covered by X in this race is 1000 meters, obviously, because he is standing at the starting point, right? Starting point and this is the finishing point. Y, how much distance Y has to cover? Distance covered by X is 1000 meter. Distance covered by Y is how much? Y is 1000 minus 40, that is 960 meters. So Y will be covering lesser distance for him and X to reach at the same time. Distance covered by Z is 1000 minus 64, that is how much? 900 and 900 and how much? 36? 10, 1, yes, 936 meters. I hope this is correct. So 960 meters and 936 meters are the distance covered by A y and z respectively. I'm just verifying if I'm doing it right. 64, 10, 10, 1000. Yes. So 936 is the distance covered by z, and if this is the distance covered by them, all will be reaching the final distance at the same time, right? Now, ratio of a ratio of speed of x and y is, let's only take, not since in the next part only y and z are to compete in the race of 100 meter. Suppose this is a totally different race where only y and z are participating. Since we already know that y is faster than z, y is faster than zy because in the same time he is covering 960 meters and z is only covering 936 meters. So this person is faster. So they are asking you if there is a totally different race where only y and z are running and y is completely completing the full 1000-meter race. How much head start z should be given, right? So now here what we are doing, we know that ratio of speed of y and z is distance by y, distance by y and divided by time by y, distance by z divided by time by z. Since all are completing at the same time, so time is same. So time and time get cancelled out. So this will be 960 by 936. I hope this is clear. 960 by 936. This is the ratio of their speeds, right? So ratio of their speed means when y cover 960 meters, z cover 936 meters. I hope this is correct. When y covers 1 meter, this person cover 936 by 960. Why? Because we are dividing on both side by 960. So 960 left side, 960 right side. So when this when y is covering 1 meter, this person is covering 936 by 960. I hope this is clear. When this person is covering 1000 meter, when y is covering 1000 meter, z is covering 936 by 960 into 1000. I hope I am doing it right. Let's see. 936 by 960 into 1000. Right? Now let's see. Let's try to solve this. How much meters z start will y give to z? How much meters z start will y give to z? Here what we are going to do, we are going to solve this. So what we will get in the end, we are going to get how much distance slower person or z is covering. 936 divided by 960. So you will get, solving this, you will get 975 meters. So when y is covering how much? Y is covering 1000 meters. Slower person z is covering only 975 meters. So when y is covering 1000 meters, z is covering 975 meters. So how much head start y should give to z? 25 meters head start. And this is for 25 meters. I understand this question is a little tricky. Rewatch the video, you will understand the concept better. And again, I'm emphasizing on the point. This thing we have already seen in 3 to 4 questions. When two people are competing, the time taken by both of them going from start to end is the same. So that is why we are cancelling out the time. This is what we have observed in 3 4 questions, and this is what we have done in this question, right? So I hope this is clear. Now moving on to the next part. A man takes half time in rowing certain distance downstream, then upstream. So again, this is a concept of streams, downstream and upstream. In downstream, what is the speed of the boat normally? That is speed of the boat in still water plus stream is helping, so or this river is helping, so VB by VS. What is the stream in case of upstream? VB minus VS. This is what we have already learned in the theory video, right? I hope this part is clear. Now, in rowing a certain distance downstream and then upstream, this is a point A, this is a point B. The person is going downstream from A to B and coming back from B to A. In both the cases, the distance is the same. So distance is D in first case as well, distance in the second case is D as well, right? Now, time taken in case of, suppose time taken in case of, time taken, let's say, time taken in going in upstream is t, but when they go downstream, they take half the time. Obviously, they were faster, so they have taken half the time. I hope this is clear. This part is clear. Now let's solve this. Speed is distance upon time. Vb plus Vs is d upon t by 2, and on this side Vb minus Vs is equal to d upon t. I hope this is clear. Now we can solve this d by t. This part is right. I've just taken 2 on the denominator. D by t is what? From the second equation, d by t is Vb minus Vs. This part is clear. Now I'm just erasing this part. Let's see what we have got. We have got Vb plus Vs. Vb plus Vs is equal to 2 Vb minus Vs. Right? Now here we have solving this. You will get Vb plus Vs is equal to 2 Vb minus 2 Vs. So taking Vs on the other side, so 3 Vs is equal to Vb. So ratio of speed of boat divided by stream is equal to what? 3 by 1. I hope this is clear. So ratio of the speed of the boat in still water to the speed of current is 3:1. I hope this is clear. Now 74 question, question number 11 is done. Moving to the next question. And again, this upstream and downstream question, similar question we have done in the theory video. You can go and watch there if your concepts are not clear. A car is traveling from X and Y. There are two cities, X and Y. What is happening? A car travels from X to Y at average speed of V. A car is going from here to here at the speed of V, and from Y to X. While coming back, that the speed taken by him is 2V. Then again, from X to Y at the speed of 3V. From here to here it went 3V. And again, from Y to X at the average speed of 4V. 4V. Right? I hope this is clear. The average speed. To calculate the average speed, we need total distance upon total distance upon total time. I'm going to make it fast because we have done a lot of questions similar to this. So let's say a distance between X and Y is d. So d plus d plus d plus d divided by time taken. In case of first one is d by v. In case of second trip, d distance upon 2v. Third one, d by 3v. Fourth one, d by 4v. Solving this, you will get 4d is equal to d common. Then we have 1 by v plus 1 by 2v plus 1 by 3v plus 1 by 4v. Right? D cancels out. You can solve this and you will find a value of let's solve it together. So we have 4 by v outside. Then we have 4 by v is outside. Am I doing it? So 4v, sorry, not 4 by v. Let's simplify it. 4 upon 1 by v common taken here. So we have 1 upon 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4. Right? So solving this, you will get the value as, solving this, you get the value as 4v divided by, denominator is, suppose let's take a denominator of 12. So that is 12 plus 6 plus 4 plus 4, 3. Right? So 4v into 12 divided by, I'm just simplifying it, I'm not doing much. So you will be able to understand this. So 6 plus 4, 10 plus 15, 25. So you will get 40, 12 for the 48 by 25, right, into v. So solving this, you will get a value of, I guess, 1.48. Somewhere around less than 2v, right? 1 point, say, I'm just taking it 1.84, 1.8v. I'm not sure, you will get something else, but 1.8v around you will get the answer as average speed. So is it less than v? No. It lies between v and 2v. This is the answer. 1.8 something is lying between v and 2v, and that is the answer. I hope this is correct. This is clear. Moving on to the next question. A person X from a place A and person Y from the place B set out at the same time walking towards each other. So person X has started from here, Y has started from here, and they are starting at the same time towards each other. The place was separated by a distance of 15 kilometers. X walks with a uniform speed of 1.5 km per hour. So he is walking at a speed of 155 kilometer per hour. Y, and the other person Y is walking at a uniform speed of 1 kilometer per hour for the first hour, then 1.25 kilometers per hour, then 1.25, then 1.5, then after that he will cover 1.75, then 2 and 2.25 and so on. I hope this is clear how the how the speed is changing for Y. Y is for the first hour he is going at a speed of 1, then 1.25, then 1.5, then 1.75, then 2 and so on. So let's solve this. After 1 hour, after 1 hour, right? After 1 hour, what has happened? X has covered how much distance? X has covered 1.5 into 1 hour, that is 1.5 kilometers. Y has covered how much distance? 1 kilometers, right? Then second, again this person for the second hour, in second hour, this has covered 1.5 kilometers, but Z has covered how much? 1.25 kilometers, right? Next 1.5 again kilometers. This person, not Z, means Y and their X. Y has covered 1.5 kilometers, right? So his table will look like this: 1.5, 1.5, 1.5 and 1.5 after 5 hours. And this person table will look like 1.25, 1.5, 1.75 and 2. Let's add these up, that what is happening after 5 hours. So 1.5 into 5 is 67.5. 7.5 kilometers is the distance covered by X after 5 hours. And how much distance this person has covered? 5, 10, 1, and this will be 10, 5, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.5 kilometers. So after 5 hours, X has covered 7.5 kilometers, Y has covered 7.5 kilometers, right? So the total distance is 15 kilometers, X has covered 7.5, Y has covered 7.5. So they must have met at the exact midpoint. I hope this is clear. So if you read the statement, they take 5 hours to meet. Yes, they took 5 hours. First person has covered 7.5 kilometers, second person has covered 7.5 kilometers. Second point, they met midway between A and B. Yes, 7.5 kilometers and 75 kilometers on the same both sides, and so the answer is both 1 and 2. I hope this is clear. Now this question is also done, question number 13. Moving on to question number 14, and this is the last question for this speed and distance, and that will complete our arithmetic part after this question, right? Let's see. X and Y are running a speed of 3 kilometers. So X and Y are running in a track. This is a track, circular track of 300 meters. So they here X and Y are standing. They are this track is 300 meters, right? So 300 meters is the total distance of the track. Now total race is 3 kilometers, means 3000 meters. 3000 meters. I hope this is clear. 3000 meters is the total race, means whoever is running faster, means suppose two person are running, first person is the faster person, so obviously he will be starting from the starting point and ending at the finishing line. So the faster person will be covering 3000 meters. Obviously slower person will be a little behind to him, but the faster person will be starting at a starting point and he will be ending at a 3000 meter mark, right? Now ratio of the speed, ratio of X and ratio of Y is 3/2. I hope this is clear. Now they both are running in the same direction. They are running in the same direction. So how many times would the first one pass the other one, right? So when are they going to meet for the first time? The question is, when are they going to meet for the first time, or they going to meet at the second time, and so on, right? Let's see. So when 3000 meters is the 3000 meters is the total distance of the race. Since X is faster, X is going to make how many rounds? X is the faster person. He is going to make 3000 by 300. So total 10 rounds will be completed by X to complete the race, right? So let's start. When X and 3:2, right? So suppose 3:2. So for them to when are they going to meet for the first time? Meeting for the first time. The total first is the distance of the track, circumference, that is 300 by 3 by 2, right? 3 by 2. So let's take the ratio of their speed is 3 in the form of 3:2, right? So let's say 3 minus 2. No, it could not be this case. Why? Because time are given in the ratio, right? So we have to use the another method, that is when, let's mark it like this. Let's do it another way. 3:2, right? So 3:2, how will we divide it? Let's divide the complete circle in 6 parts. 1 point, point 2, point 3, point 4, point 5, point 6, right? 3:2 means when the x is when x is standing here, when x is going to run 3 marks. When x is going to be here, y is going to be here. When x is going to run half of the circle, means he has ran 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, no, sorry, 1 point, 2 point, and 3 point. Y has covered how many points? 2 points. I hope you understand. Since their ratio, then their speed are in ratio 3:2. So x is going to come from here to here. Y is going to be one step back of him, right? Now, after this, when x is going to complete the circle, now x is here. X is going to come from here to here, right? Y is where? Y will be going to jump 2 points. Y is going to jump 2 points. So this is the first position of x. No, sorry. Let's say this is the position number 1 of x. This was the position number of x. Second, this is the position number 3. So when x has covered complete circle, y is here. Y is 2 steps back of him. After 30 minutes or after half the circle, he was 1 step back of him. Now he is 2 steps back of him. After this, if so, now we can say when x cover one complete circle, y covers 2/3 of the circle. I hope this is clear. When x cover one complete circle, y cover 2/3 of the circle. Right? Now, I hope this is clear. I'm just going to make this figure again for you to better understand. This was a circle, x1, these are the point. And now I'm going to use 2 marker for you to understand. When x was here and x came from here, y started from here, this is y1, and this was second position y2. So the distance between them is this. When x came here, mean this was x1, this was x2. Now he has came here. Y is set 2 points here. Now y will come here, y2. Now, right? So this is the gap between them now. Now, after this, what is going to happen? This person is going to move here. This is y3. Y is making 2 jumps, but x is making how many jumps? X is going to make 3 jumps. So this is a new position for x, that is x4. So x4 and y3 are on the diametrically opposite side, right? So after 1.5 rounds, x is where? X is on the position of x4, and where is y? Where is y? Y is at the position of y3. So this should also be x3. Let's say this is x3, this is y3. So x is here, y is here, right? Now this is after 1.5 circle, right? 1.5 circle. They are at these positions. They are at, where are they? They are at, after 1.5 circle. X is here, y is here, x is here, on the diametrically opposite sides, right? Now this is 1.5 rounds. After 3 rounds, what will happen? After 3 rounds, you can calculate by doing the jumps. X and y are going to meet for the first time at the starting point. You can do if you want, where y is going to make 2 jumps, x is going to make 3 jumps. Y is going to make 2 jumps, x is going to make 3 jumps. So you will learn from here that x and y are going to meet for the first time after 3 rounds. You can do, right? So you can make the jumps, and you will find that after 3 rounds, they are going to meet for the first time, where? At the starting point, right? So after 3 rounds, they are going to meet for the first time. After 6 rounds, they are going to meet again. Where? Again at the starting point. After 9 rounds, they are going to meet again at the starting point. Since there are only 10 rounds, we have already seen, because X, there is a total track of 300 meters and there are total distance is 3000 meters. So 10 rounds will be covered by X. So in 10 rounds, they are going to meet 1, 2, 3 times, and this is the answer, right? We are going to they are going to meet. They are going to meet after 1.5 round. They are diagonally opposite to each other. After 3 rounds, they are at the exact starting point, and that is when they are going to meet, right? So after 3 rounds, they are going to meet for the first time. After 6 rounds, they are going to meet for the second time. After 9 rounds, they are going to meet for the third time, and that's all, because the race is over after that. So total 3 times they are going to meet, and where they are going to meet? They are going to meet, always going to meet at the starting point, right? I hope this is clear. How many times would the first one pass the other? I hope I did not make a mistake, since they are asking for the first one to pass the other. This is this could be the issue. What I have learned is, then they are going to meet, right? Did we make a mistake? Let's see. Again, I'm going to make a figure. Why I'm confusing? Because let's start here, right? When this is where X and Y started. This is where Y is, and this is where X is, right? After that, Y was here and X come here, right? Then after that, this is where X is, right? This is X1 and this is X2. Still they have not crossed each other. Y1 and Y2. Y3 will come here and X3 will come here. Still X is ahead of Y, but still not meeting. Then after that, Y4 will be here, and where will be X4? X4 will be here. And after that, Y5 will be here and X5 will be here, and here X6 and equal to Y6. So surely they are going to meet after 3 rounds. I hope this is clear. So X is going to pass Y, or they are going to meet only after 3 rounds. So our answer is 3 is correct. I hope this is little confusing question. Why? Because there is no exact application of the circular motion formula. We need to be we have to picturize the motion of A and B to understand the question. I hope this is correct. This question is on the little tricky side. Obviously, it took us some time, but if you have understood the concept of this question, you can directly use or apply the concept learned in this question in the exam, right? So that's all for this one. That's all for arithmetic, time and distance topic. And after this, we are going to start with the other topic like permutation, combination, clock, age, relation, and so on, right? So that completes our arithmetic video. Again, you can go and download this video, and the plan, and I want to rephrase the plan for of ours for the upcoming exam. Arithmetic, algebra, and the third topic, which I've already emphasized, here are the 3 topics which have the maximum weightage. Focus on them. Now we are going to move to the miscellaneous topics, like which are independent topics after this, right? So after that, we are going to do that. As we have already, someone has asked for the logical reasoning, I will try to solve them as well. But my plan is by by March end to complete the quant section, logical reasoning for say 15 days, and after that I want to take a crash course where I want to cover all these topics again in a 1 or 2 hour video, so that you don't have to rewatch the videos. You can just look at a crash course and the things will come back to you, right? So that is going to be a refresher or crash course for you, for especially for arithmetic, algebra, and the number system, especially for these 3 topics. So that's all for this video. See you in the next video. Till then, if you have any doubts, feel free to post them in the comment. Thank you and best of luck.